Hi, everybody. This is Tim from Omnia, and I've got two very special guests today. I've got Ines and Sara, who have put together this amazing training program, which they're going to explain all about. And we both share the common theme of balance in our brands, in our propositions to our customers. For us, it's all obviously Omnia. It's all about balancing radiation. But for these two women, they've put together an amazing program about balancing all of the hormonal aspects of womanhood in everyday life and in business. So I want them to tell you all about that. But first of all, I wonder if you could both introduce yourselves, starting with Ines, and just tell us a bit about yourself and how you came together.
Hello, thank you, Tim, for a beautiful introduction. So yes, I'm Ines and I'm from Latvia, but I'm based in London. And I have been passionate about nutrition and fitness and everything that's to do with your body and your health. And also working and exploring more into the spiritual world, more into alchemy and how these all work together. And it's been there for 10 years already. And I'm so excited to bring the new projects up that me and Sara have created. And we will, because we have a big, big vision.
Fantastic. And Sara?
Hi, so I'm Sara. I'm from Slovenia. And officially, I am a yoga teacher and integrative nutrition health coach. And my work really came together when I started implementing all these practices around the menstrual cycle. Because before, I saw that there's a missing link when it comes to women's health and well-being and success, in general, health and happiness in life. And that was the menstrual cycle. And myself, I have been unknowingly fighting against my inner cycles for many years. And that has brought a lot of struggles into my life and challenges. So that's why I'm really passionate about bringing this awareness to women about how important it is to align every aspect of our lives with our cycle. And yes, that's the main reason why I came together with Ines so that we can bring this message to more women.
Wow, such a wonderful message, and very empowering. But also, it's funny how we all go to work, live our lives at work, and so almost pretend that we're not human. Pretend that everything that is us should be forgotten or sidelined or whatever. And how did you guys meet?
So that was very spontaneous. Me reaching out Sara over the Facebook, just because I saw her talking on a video, and I'm like, that's me. She's exactly like me, and I just resonated with her vibration actually, and it was the chemistry. Wow,
just chemistry. Right on time.
Yeah. That was a celebration, by the way. So, and I was like, I said it to her, I have no idea why, but I think we should have a call. And she's like, okay, let's have a call. So we had a call, we had a chat, and I just like, what do you do? And then we just shared what we're about. And I had this good feeling about her. So then 6 months later, I just have this big wave of this vision coming through me. And I'm like, I want to create something big. And I asked Sara, do you want to be part of it? Because she was the first one that I had in my mind. And the answer was yes, because she felt the same within her body. I was like, let's do this. So yeah, that's the shortcut, but there's more to it.
Fantastic.
But that was beautiful.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. So let's dive straight into it. Tell us, what is the Back to Balance Academy?
Yes. So Back to Balance Academy, it's the container where women, not only entrepreneurs, but from any kind of background, can go and search for answers to bring their life back and their health and everything to do with their spirit, their health, their wealth. So we want to combine all these together. so that women can embrace their experiences, embrace themselves, and actually accept themselves for who they are, instead of running and pretending and trying to fit into the society and trying to work as everyone else does, and just feeling exhausted at the end, because this was the end result of my personal experience. How I created this, it was, I just want to be back to balance. And this is how this name come up. And balance is about everything. If you are in a balance in relationship and work life, everything works. And there's less stress, less wrinkles, and more harmony within. And very importantly, we women are synchronized. If we synchronize with our cycle, it's even more powerful. So back to balance is including every aspect of it.
Amazing. And Sara, who's it for? Is it for all women, or is it just for women who work, or for women who are, executives? Or tell us more about who it's for.
So the Back to Balance Academy will address like all aspects of hormonal health. So from how to take care of it with movement, nutrition, self-care practices, and like all the other lifestyle hacks that are attached to it, like, for example, business or relationships and things like that. So the fact is also that about 80% of women are struggling with hormonal imbalances. So we can say in that sense that, yes, Back to Balance Academy will be the place where all those women can find their answers. But with this course that we're going to talk about a little bit more very soon, it's a bit more targeted to women who are in a business world, who are entrepreneurs themselves, because there's this trend that, like when we try to achieve something, especially like you are usually then very passionate about something, you want to make it happen, and you start working to it. You want to be successful, and you go in this linear direction of just, like going up, and going faster and faster. And that is why we see so many female entrepreneurs who just come very soon to a burnout. And that happened to me, it happened to Ines before. And it's just like a waste, because then it puts a stop into that creative force that we have inside, and the stop to that impact that we want to bring out. And it's really, why is this happening is really because we try to function in this linear way instead of embracing our cyclical nature and really listening to, okay, everything is happening in this cycle. It's like our cycle has the 4 phases, which are as different as the 4 seasons in the year. So we kind of have to adapt to them. It only makes sense.
And that can make you even more powerful as a businesswoman, right? So,
Exactly.
you're basically getting your own balance in line, and then you can help other people more and be more dynamic, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So why now? I mean, I would say, possibly the question that's more appropriate is like, why not 20 years ago? But obviously the next best time is kind of now. But why now? What's the sort of topicality of this academy?
Yes, so the calling to do it now is that more women are stepping into their power. More women want to free themselves from 9-to-5 jobs and actually exploring their talents and gifts. And this is like when you step into something unknown, and sometimes you can get disconnected from your body, and that disconnection is represented as symptoms when you are bleeding, for example. You have PMS, different kind of conditions, even chronic conditions. Like myself, I have experienced endometriosis for 4 years, and this is why and how I found my answers to it. So if I close my eyes, I just see so many women are suffering with their periods, and I'm like, this has to change. Where is this happening? Why is this happening? This has to change, because we are the ones, women, that give a birth to another human being, and it's important that we also take care of ourselves and actually understand ourselves. So yes, it does not have to be with pain, does not have to be with suffering, and does not have to be like, oh, my period is over, now I can live. It can be opposite. And this is what me and Sara, we are bringing into life. We want to teach that it can be other way around. This doesn't have to be through suffering. And especially when we are stepping into our power, we can lose ourselves, like myself. And I was, when I was overworking, doing, because I wanted to achieve a lot, I suffered more. And even though my diet was amazing, and I was like, why was this happening? And I found out because this was my way of going against my cycle till I found the answers. So, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, after you finish this course for the women, you could probably do another course for the men as well, just to teach them all about all of this, because, you know, it's sort of thing that we all just push to one side going, oh, that's a bit awkward. Fantastic.
Exactly. We have this in plans.
Right, I bet you do. Excellent. So, Sara, tell me about the key benefits. You know, what are women going to gain from attending this academy? Is it to help themselves? Is it to, you know, empower themselves? Is it to have a support group around them? You know, tell us about the benefits.
Yeah, this is like the real beauty, like that happens when one starts aligning and just like bringing awareness to the menstrual cycle, is that you will start seeing benefits and results in like all areas of your life, because it's all interconnected. It really, your menstrual cycle affects how you, how much energy you have, what kind of mood you're in, how you're feeling in your body, how will your communication flow, so how productive you will be at work, how will your mental clarity be, and all these things. So it's really like everywhere. It's like the underlying matrix. It's like our inner programming. So yes, so as I mentioned, the results and like the benefits can be seen in all these areas. So for example, that would mean more energy, no more wasting time, because like your so let me give you an example of concrete. Every phase of the menstrual cycle brings like a different energy to it. And it also, in business, let's say, or like in any area of our lives, it supports certain activities that will just naturally flow in that phase. So if we know what that is, we can be in this flow throughout the whole month. And if we don't, it's very likely that we will just push against this and, let's say, waste a whole day trying to do something that will, and another day in the cycle would take us 15 minutes. Right. So we get a lot of freedom of bringing back our time, bringing back our energy. And for women, a really big benefit that I see that happens is that a lot of shame and guilt falls off, because we carry so much of self-blame and, you know, just that, because the message that we got about the menstrual cycle is a bit negative most of the times. Yeah. And it's, you know, we get this message that, well, it's something that, you know, we just need to deal as women as quietly as possible. It's just like a burden we have to carry, and, you know, put the corporate mask on and go to work with that corporate mask on, suppress everything else. If anything happens, then it's something that, you know, like you said, something to be ashamed of, or you know, seen as a weakness or something like that. Yeah, certainly turning that around is, you can see how empowering that's going to be. Yeah, exactly. And as you said, you know, like that actually helps you to take off that mask and to be who you really are, to embrace your truth, to embrace your inner nature. But also then, like, what really happens is that you see the power that you actually hold in your body. And this is the power of this creation cycle that is present every month. You know, no matter how, if you are fertile or not, if you are actually bleeding or not, this cycle is still happening, and it's a very powerful force. So if we have this ability to actually create a new human being, we also can use, if we're conscious about this process, we can use this energy of creation for every month for creating and birthing, let's say, a new idea, a new project. So yeah, it really goes
deep. Yeah, goes deep and wide. Fantastic. So what about the details of the course? Is it online? How long does it last? How many hours a week commitment is it? You know, is there homework? You know, tell us more about that, Ines.
Yeah, absolutely. So the course name that we we have launched the program for is My Cycle is My Business Partner. And it's a 6 weeks course, and it is online live group sessions happening every week, including also pre-recorded, and we have also homeworks to do. So it will be quite interactive. It's not just you sitting there, and it's all about how you as a woman entrepreneur or busy woman can combine your cycle and get to know yourself more on the monthly cycle that you experience every single month. So it's that for those women who want to step into their leadership and be like a queen. So that she knows when she needs to speak up, then she knows when she needs to listen and go within, and to gain the most out of it, and see her success in business growing and expanding even more. Because we use the tools that are also allowing them to tune into their intuition and seeing their vision for themselves. So it's very special what we are giving in this group, and it's something with what me and Sara have gathered from our experience, from our mistakes and our lessons, and now we are bringing this to fruition for other women to go through. So we're shortening the span for them to go through on their own. So we just combine this in 6 weeks. It's going to be powerful, and it's going to be so transformative. I would say it's life-changing, because simply when I discovered it, it changed me, the way I see my business, and my energy levels completely shifted. Everyone around me noticed this, and I want to see this for other women as well. Both of us, Sara and me.
Phenomenal. I mean, it just does sound so sort of enriching, empowering, and all those good things, and taking, you know, control and seeing power through your own natural cycles. Because why do we end up denying our own natural, you know, form and our natural our bodies, basically? So that's fantastic. Is there an investment required for this course? Are there any payment plans, that sort of thing? Do you want to tell us a bit about that, Sara?
Sure. So the investment for this course is 888, so £888. There are payment plans available, and for 3 months or 6 months even. And also we have, this is like the basic option. And then we have also, for those who would like to have more support, more individual support, we prepared 2 other options. So the second one is to get 2 sessions, one with Ines, one with me, really powerful, in-depth 90-minute sessions that will really kickstart the journey the women go through in this program. And the third option is to have our full support during the entire course. So 6 calls with us. And yes, this is for the women who really want to immerse and are ready to dive fully in. Not that like the basic course won't give you that, but there's going to be plenty of support there already, because we're also going to have a Facebook group and live Q&A calls. So all the questions will be answered there. But yeah, just for those who want a little extra.
Amazing. And when does it start? I don't know if we covered that. What's the start date?
It starts it starts on 8th of November, which is next Monday.
Wow, next Monday. Okay.
So there's a still chance to roll on Monday. If you kind of hear that, like, can I sign up? We will not close the door. If we think you are you match our course, we will let you in for sure. Just wanted to add that really, what happens if you don't go for this course and you continue this life and running your life on a busy schedule, and what your coach is telling you you have to do, and you run and you say everything yes, then if you want to keep doing this, go for it. But if you don't, you are done with it, then just sign up for this course and let us show you, let us nourish you and teach you, so that after finishing this course, you come out as a different person, because now you will make decisions consciously and be conscious with every single step you take. That will make great results in your business and in your health. Include, like, I'm the proof. It just shows on my body responds.
Yeah, I can feel it. I mean, and who wouldn't want to, harness their own power, but also see all of those results coming through at work, and hopefully that will pay off the investment. But even, I wouldn't even think of it as an investment. It's like, it's kind of, like you said, personal nourishment, which is fantastic. Now, we will put all the details below in the notes, but also I think we're going to offer a little discount, aren't we, just for Omnia customers. But we haven't got the discount code yet, but we will have when this goes live. So that will be in all of the notes. Fantastic. So just one final question. I just wanted to backtrack a bit and say this is for all women, right? No matter what stage of work they're at, what stage of their life they're at, that kind of thing. Just speak to that one last time.
Yeah. So as we said, it's kind of for female entrepreneurs, but it really doesn't matter at like which stage they are, or maybe they are still like in the idea phase, still have a 9-to-5 job. Or they are just starting their business, they've been in business for years and they are feeling exhausted, or even, they're still like just in their 9-to-5, because the principles, the menstrual cycle is still the same for all women. So even if you are not in the business world and you have this desire to connect with your cycle, this course will give you a lot, because we're approaching this with a holistic approach. So it's not a business course in itself with teaching the strategies, but it's how you manage yourself, how you manage your time, your energy, your body, how to optimize that so that you can work and perform better in your life, not just in your business. Brilliant.
Well, it's such a positive message, and you two are just such lovely people. You're obviously very much, exuding what the course is all about, which is fantastic. That's all the questions I have. If there's anything that I've missed, then please, now's the chance to just say. If there's anything else you want to include.
We want to include that the doors are open and the time is now. And that we would not miss this. If I would have had this 14 years ago, I probably would have lived differently, making conscious choices, and also it wouldn't affect my health as it was, and including also the business, because being an entrepreneur, you start somewhere, right? So you were not born like this, so it's just going to help you to speed up the process of the production and your quality of life.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Ines and Sara, for explaining all about the Back to Balance Academy. I'm sure a lot of Omnia customers will be very keen to hear all about this. And yet, once again, all the details will be below in the notes with the discount code. And all power to all of those people who sign up. And it starts on Monday, the 11th. So thank you so much for explaining everything, and good luck with it all. And we'll speak again soon, I'm sure.
Thank you so much for having us.
And yes, thank you for your bravery for bringing this topic up.
Well, yeah, I've learned a lot about bravery in the last couple of years. Yeah. But yeah, it's great to have you on. Very much a fit with what Omnia is all about, which is bringing balance back to the body. And yeah, we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
And don't forget, you can find out how to join the Back to Balance course and claim your exclusive discount in the show notes below.